Regulators and experts respond to Senator Manchin's letter. Bitcoin donations to support the Ukrainian revolution. CoinDesk interviews Charlie Shrem. More Bitcoin ATMs, and Coinbase reaches 1 million wallets. Hello, I'm Jared Kenna, and here's what's happening today in Money and Tech. Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen has responded to Senator Joe Manchin's letter calling for a ban on Bitcoin. Her response was this: "To the best of my knowledge, there's no intersection at all, in any way, between Bitcoin and the banks that the Federal Reserve has the ability to supervise and regulate." Several others have sent responses to Senator Manchin's letter, including Bitcoin Foundation General Counsel Patrick Murck and investor Fred Wilson, who both offer a deeper explanation of the Bitcoin protocol and why it is not a threat, but rather an opportunity for innovation. Their open letters go on to describe the steps already being taken to add stability and security, including Murck's participation on the congressional hearing in November, and reference to the many federal regulators who are already open to capturing its benefit for Americans. An online petition has emerged in response to Senator Manchin's letter, calling for his immediate resignation from the Senate Banking Committee for, quote, "acting in a highly unstable and disruptive manner that is dangerous to our economy." Former Congressman Ron Paul has also added his 2 cents to the Bitcoin debate, stating Tuesday that the government should not regulate virtual currencies and that Bitcoin could actually create positive competition with government currencies. He went so far as to say, quote, "I believe if a digital currency was legitimate, the government should never interfere and close it down." In the aftermath of the violent November protests in Ukraine, which left 82 killed and hundreds injured, thousands have joined together to treat the wounded and distribute supplies to those in need. But paying for those efforts has often been difficult. PayPal only allows money to be sent out of Ukraine, and international bank transfers take days or weeks. In response, expatriate Ukrainians around the world have started a campaign to raise funds using Bitcoin by posting photos of QR codes that allow people to make instant donations. And the BitGive Foundation is doing their part to restabilize the Bitcoin market by accepting Bitcoin for their latest water project fundraising campaign to help the 1 billion people in Africa who don't have safe drinking water. As they say on their campaign page, "Let's show how Bitcoin can be used to help those in need." CoinDesk published an interview today with Charlie Shrem, who offered his thoughts on the recent Mt. Gox debacle and his own arrest, which he believes was carefully planned by the federal government to damage the public's perception of Bitcoin. He said, "The way they did it, arresting me at the airport in front of a ton of people, the whole thing was set up to make me look like a criminal." Coinbase reached 1 million customer wallets on Wednesday and already has 25,000 merchants accepting Bitcoin through their platform. And the rapid rise of the Dogecoin cryptocurrency has inspired one man in Hayward, Wisconsin, to put his woodland 3-bedroom, 2-bath house on the market for 100 million Dogecoin. He originally offered it for 500 million Doge, but recently lowered the amount due to the dramatic increase in value this past week. RoboCoin launched another Bitcoin ATM today in North America's largest shopping mall, the West Edmonton Mall in Canada's Alberta province, which spans 5.3 million square feet and attracts over 30 million visitors a year. As RoboCoin CEO Jordan Kelly put it, "The high-profile location perfectly supports RoboCoin's goal of bringing Bitcoin to the masses." Spanish companies Paymac and BBank are also putting Spain's first Bitcoin ATM in Barcelona shopping center Diagonal Mar, which plans to install over 100 ATMs across Spain over the next 3 months. Researchers at Georgia Tech have created a prototype software named Gyrus that immediately blocks unauthorized commands during money transfers and prevents malware from sending spam emails and instant messages. And mobile payment company Ease has combined Bitcoin and Google Glass to debut their hands-free Bitcoin payment system on Wednesday. The client app reads a QR code with Google Glass and displays payment details on the view screen, allowing you to simply nod twice to approve the transaction. Ease currently only works with Bitcoin, but does have plans for adding various currencies and devices in the near future. Recently, we sat down with Sina Kanifar to talk about the day we fight back. See the link for that interview and more information on today's headlines on our show notes at moneyandtech.com. I'm Jared Kenna, and this has been Money and Tech's Daily News Update.